Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm excited to be in the city of Bacolod in the Philippines. And today we are going for lunch at one of the legendary seafood restaurants. It's called Diote Eatery. They lay out their fresh catch. It's an unbelievable seafood display. They have giant fish. They have huge shellfish. We are gonna choose a bunch of seafoods. They're gonna see the entire process as they cook them in the kitchen. We're hanging out with my friend Martin and the Bacolod food hunters. It's gonna be just an unbelievable seafood meal, and I cannot wait to share with you all of the delicious Filipino seafood with you coming up right now in this video. So we have arrived to Diote's Eatery. This is one of the great seafood restaurants of Bacolod in the Philippines. And man, wait till you see this display of seafood. And this entire restaurant, it's almost kind of feels like a little art city within a city. There's all these amazingly unique decorations. There are plants hanging around. There's multiple dining areas. I really like the decoration, very creative. You smell the smoke of the cooking, and we're about to walk inside right now. Oh, hello, nice to meet you.
Look guys.
Wow, look at that seafood. Wow.
I'll go inside.
Hello. Welcome to Jutais.
Oh, thank you. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you. Jutais. Very nice to meet you.
The manager.
Great. Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. One of the most impressive things is that as soon as you step inside, you're greeted by this unbelievable seafood display. Check out this.
Hi.
Hey. Hello. Hello. Look at this display of seafood. Giant shells. Huge. Whoa, that's heavy. Huge shells, fish, groupers, king mackerel. That is a bounty of seafood.
This is a grouper.
A grouper.
And mackerel.
Mackerel.
Snapper.
Snapper.
And blue marlin.
Oh, okay. Oh, the huge one over there is the blue marlin.
And
wow.
Talakito.
Talakito. I think it's a trevally?
Yes,
trevally, okay. And then also, what are the huge shells?
Pelican shell.
Pelican shell.
Yeah.
These are massive, like the size of a coconut. It's like the size of a coconut. This is one of the greatest seafood displays ever. I think we could call this an ice aquarium. Just the full range of seafood covered in ice. You just choose what you want. So you can see the seafood all fresh in front of you. You choose what you want, even the cut that you want. And then from there, they can make your full seafood meal in a variety of different ways and different cooking methods, different dishes.
Spring
Decoration. Oh, onions go in.
Galalang baka mo. Half kilo butter garlic. 5-3. Yes, ma'am.
To try our squid adobo.
Squid adobo, okay,
Yeah.
yes, definitely.
I think it's good for you to make it spicy.
Yes, please. We can make it spicy. And then we should also try the big, huge shell.
The abalone shell.
Abalone shell?
Adobo.
Yes,
Yeah.
that one.
Adobo.
Adobo, okay.
Adobo.
What do you make with the fish head? The big, huge...
For tinola or sinigang, you will choose.
Oh, maybe sinigang.
Sinigang.
Sinigang with the giant fish head, yes.
Sour and spicy.
Yes.
Fish broth.
The manager has recommended us all of the different dishes that we're gonna order and eat. One of the main dishes is gonna be a sinigang with the grouper head, a huge grouper with the head. And then we're also gonna have one of their famous dishes is the squid adobo. So we're gonna try a bunch of seafood dishes. So he's just slicing up a fresh fish and then he's gonna start dishing out the seafood. Then we'll go to the kitchen to watch how everything is cooked. Squid
What's adobo?
Oh, we're going in
One adobo squid. What is spicy?
Yes, spicy please.
Spicy. Half kilo.
Yes.
Half kilo garlic and butter. Assisting. Sizzling lang.
Oh, sizzling.
2 pieces, blue marlin.
Oh man, this place is so much fun. It's almost like a fair or a circus, seafood circus here. Yeah.
And a balloon, adobo.
Adobo.
Spicy.
Way over there.
One up, one up.
Okay,
Okay, we go.
here we go again.
They weigh everything up and they give you your order about what dish you ordered with the seafood. Then you walk into the back of the kitchen and we're heading back there to see the cooking preparation. Goes into the kitchen. So we're here in the kitchen now. It is action-packed. There must be 20 chefs in here handling all the dishes, but this is a huge, popular seafood restaurant. And then dishes are flying. You hear the woks clanking. There's soups and things boiling all over the place. The seafood aromas. They're prepping all the dishes, and then they just go straight out to your table to eat. So we're gonna try to follow. It might get a little bit intense trying to run around the kitchen, see all the dishes, but we're gonna do our best to try to follow all the dishes.
Some salt, sugar, and pineapple powder, tamarind powder, some MSG.
Wow, the cooking is absolutely unbelievable. Here's the chef on the squid adobo, which is one of their famous dishes. That fire is absolutely raging. My face is on fire. The squid adobo, there's all the different seasonings there. He sautés down some onions and some ginger. The squid goes in, and all of the toppings, all the seasonings. There's a bit of sugar in there, salt, garlic. Oh man, those skills on the wok. I love that upright handle to just be able to let it like saute and roast. Insane cooking skills. Okay, it's ready. Okay. Wow. Squid adobo. So now we have two more dishes over here. This one is the chili crab. Chili crab and then the prawns.
Chili garlic prawns.
Chili crab and prawns. Oh man, seafood is just flying around. Yes, he's double fisting. Oh man, it really is a seafood circus. This is, oh man, a circus of happiness. Chili oil. Props to the chefs. They are just hardworking and they are on turbo mode at lunchtime right now. But that stir frying section, that is intense cooking. Absolutely incredible to witness, to see. But then from the stir frying station, we're gonna move on to the sinigang and soup station where they're boiling up the heads and then they assemble the soup, the sinigang, which is again one of my favorite foods in the Philippines. Sinigang, it's so good, a sour soup. And so we're gonna see how that's made next. Fish head, it actually gets chopped up, then it gets boiled in the broth until it's cooked. Then he fishes that out, he puts it into a bowl, and then they add in a handful of the green tomatoes and onions and green onions, and then the soup broth goes on top. Okay. The last dish we have is the sizzling hot plate marlin. Okay, Okay, I think that's everything prepared. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, it's all ready. Let's go to eat. Oh man, thank you. Wow, that was absolutely incredible. That. Hello. What an experience. We are, oh man, heading back to the table to start eating a seafood feast. Oh yes. Hello. Hello, hello. So we're sitting down for the full seafood feast. Amazing dishes, amazing cooking, knowing all the ingredients and then choosing your seafood and then ends up at your table just beautifully cooked. Ball of rice. There's rice for you.
Thank you.
I think we should begin with that adobo squid because this, oh man, I saw the whole process of them making this. They just fried in a volcanic. It literally is like a volcano wok. All the different seasonings in here, the black ink, look at how saucy that is.
Cook it really fast because you know squids get
that
a
process
little bit
was unbelievable.
when it's too much.
Process was unbelievable. All right,
Okay.
go in. First bite. This squid. I love the seasoning, the onions on top, and the ink mixed within. Oh yeah, the richness of that squid ink.
Yeah. It gives it a little other flavor.
You taste the sourness of the vinegar, and then you also taste the sweetness. There's sugar in there, so it has this really balance of sweet and sour flavor. And then the actual squid themselves are delicious. They have an amazing texture to them. Not too chewy, not too leathery. Flavor just keeps on coming. Really tasty, and the flavor of that fire embedded into each piece of squid. Okay, let's move on to that sinigang.
Serve it. So this is like the lower part, yeah.
The grouper head sinigang.
And there's the belly.
Oh man.
And you'll
That
know that
broth.
it's cooked in Batwan because the soup is a little bit cloudy. When the Batwan boils and cooks, it has like a white,
Kind of milky,
salty,
almost
milky,
looking,
yeah.
Okay, so I just want to try that broth first. Oh, wow. Oh, that is... Oh, I've always loved sinigang and all the different versions that you get throughout the Philippines. That is superb. Oh, you taste the sourness of the Batwan, but then it has this depth of flavor, the sea salt in there, and then the fish, because the way they make that broth, then they boil your fish, your fresh fish, in that broth before then putting it back in the bowl and then scooping in the broth. Oh man, it's just salty, sour, and and then just a little bit fishy. The green tomatoes, green chilies in there. The sinigang is incredible.
Yeah. And what it makes it different from the other sinigangs, we use Batwan again. Batwan doesn't have, you know, sometimes there are ingredients that make your jaw hurt. Batwan is really smooth.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
right?
I love how clean it is too.
Yeah, it's
Not
still,
oily.
Yes.
Just
And not
clean
too
and
strong.
Yeah.
Not too strong as a sour ingredient.
No, just
but
sour,
it's good.
salty, and just a hint of fishiness. Okay, next up for the abalone shell. Again, that giant shellfish, sliced up and then stir fried in the same like an adobo recipe. Would you like some of the abalone shell? Would you like some of the abalone shell?
Yeah, sure, thank you.
Here you go. The abalone shell. They almost look like slices of mushroom.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh man. It's really firm and kind of crisp.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. And even the adobo sauce is really nice. It's vinegary.
Yeah.
It's salty, not quite as sweet. The texture is just delicious. Like so firm and crunchy, and yet not too, I mean, a little bit rubbery, but it like chews very easily and crispy. Another dish that we gotta try is the kinilaw. Who wants to try some kinilaw?
You
Do you
go
like
ahead
some?
first.
Kinilaw, I love the kinilaw.
Yes, it's good. The saltiness of the salted egg,
Yeah.
the crunchiness of the
Now, do you think there's coconut milk in there here too?
Yes, there
Okay,
is coconut
There's coconut milk too as well. Okay.
And you can put your chilies again.
Oh, yeah,
Because
chili.
some people
We do
put
need
it-
chili on this bite. Okay. I'm gonna add a chili to this bite.
Yes, definitely.
Oh wow, that's delicious. Oh man, the acidity. What is it? Is it coming from calamansi or lime?
Vinegar.
Or vinegar, okay.
You have to have good vinegar, well-fermented vinegar from coconut or for sugarcane.
Oh
You have the
man,
best kinilaw.
that quinoa is incredible. It has this acidity, yeah, from the vinegar, but then at the same time it has this creaminess from both coconut milk and the salted egg yolk. What kind of like dissolves into the dressing. And you've got the crunch of the onions and the green tomatoes. Oh, it's so good. That quinoa dressing. Oh, with a couple of green chili on top. Oh man. So refreshing. The fish actually just melts in your mouth.
Yes.
Here we go. I'll just slice it up. These
Yeah.
are big, huge steaks of marlin. Okay, here we go. Oh, very crispy in multiple ways. And then I love the crispy garlic on top. That's great. Oh, thank you very much. And then you've got, like, marlin is such a huge fish. And so it's so much meat. And so that's like just a whole steak of marlin. Really good as well. Next up we have the butter garlic shrimp. Would you like one of these? Here you go.
You go first.
Martin, would you like a shrimp? Oh, okay.
That one. That's a good one.
Full of garlic,
Yeah.
okay. And
Yeah, that. Yeah.
sauce on top, okay.
Yeah.
The hardness of the shell. Let's do bite first and then head. You got the flavor, the sizzling butter. You've got all that crispy garlic. And then just kind of like, it's not an overpowering sauce at all. It's mainly, I mean, you mainly just taste the freshness of the shrimp. Would this be a restaurant that locals would come to with, like on a special occasion or daily or with family?
Daily, with family, with friends, with guests.
Just a common restaurant you
Yeah,
can come to?
common
Because I think it's I mean, what's great is you can choose your seafood and choose the different dishes that you want. But then also they have so many seating, such a big seating area where you could bring your whole family. You could have a celebration here. You could have an everyday meal. I think it just depends on whatever kind of occasion you're having that day. This is the type of place of restaurant you could come to when you're in Bacolod, for seafood especially.
So I think the chili garlic crab here is a little sweetish. Like, you have to tell me if it is sweet.
Okay,
Because I cannot eat. I think the
Here's
sauce
your
is sweet.
garbage can.
okay. So I'm gonna tear into this chili garlic crab. So sweet. So sweet, fresh. Yeah, the sauce is quite sweet and a little bit tart. Not really spicy, but it is good, fresh crab. I do like that. Oh, that is good. I mean, fresh crab, great environment, kind of a sweet and sour sauce.
Kinamot mo kayo.
It's so flaky, and you can really feel the strings and the texture of that claw.
Yeah, Mark, what I like about this restaurant, Yotais, is that they cook it in a way that it doesn't overpower whatever sauce that they have. They make the seafood itself the superstar. So
Yeah,
even if
true.
it has a sauce, it doesn't overpower the whole thing.
The vinegar of Bacolod, coconut vinegar infused with chilies, right?
Yeah, and galangal.
galangal.
And garlic.
Garlic, okay.
It's called kinama.
Kinama. Squirt of soy sauce, calamansi.
The smaller it is.
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
That piece of grouper. Oh. That sinigang still is one of my favorite dishes though. Oh, I mean all of that fruity flavor, the sourness. But I think I'm gonna add some of that sauce. Add a little bit more of that sinigang juice.
So when you mix this all together, it's called sausawan. Dipping sauce.
Yeah. Sausawan. The fruitiness of the chilies. They go up your nose a little bit. You got the sourness of that vinegar infused with chilies again and with garlic, the saltiness of the soy sauce, and that citrus calamansi all together in one. Fish just melts in your mouth. That acidity, yet creaminess at the same time is what makes it so good. One of the great things about Diotais is all the different decorations and sculptures and decorations all around the property. It's so unique. It has such character. The restaurant has such amazing character. Yes. Thank you. Philippine Eagles. Beautiful.
Philippine Eagles.
Beautiful.
There's cantam, there's baka fish.
Oh, baka fish. Like a puffer fish. Oh, yeah. The staff here are so friendly. I was just hanging out with the guards flying the drone and the parking lot attendants. Man, they're just so friendly, so enthusiastic. Great place. The owners, the staff, the manager, they've really gone above and beyond to really take care of us here. I think one of the highlights here is really being able to choose the different seafood that you want up front, similar to a seafood dampa style that I've had in Manila. But what another great meal in Bacolod. So that's gonna be it for this video. I do wanna say a huge thank you to my friend Martin and all of our friends that hung out with us for lunch today and for bringing us around Bacolod from the Bacolod Food Hunters. I'll have his link in the description box below, but he has great tips on where to eat when you're in Bacolod. And I think that's gonna wrap up this seafood lunch. I wanna say again, also a big thank you to you for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe now for lots more food and travel videos. Goodbye from Bacolod. I will see you on the next video.